Hey guys, what's up? My name is Michael, and here's how to register yourself as a designated user on another person's ASCAP account. So you might be wondering what a designated user is. This allows you to access another person's ASCAP account and to submit entries for them on their behalf. So this would really only apply for any managers out there that are like, hey, I manage 4 or 5 artists that are with ASCAP. You know, they're busy making music and touring. I want to make sure their songs are registered in the right spots. How can I do that? So all you gotta do is once you're on your ASCAP dashboard right here, go to profile and designated users. The thing is you have to be going through their own writer account. So set like 5-10 minutes of their time, log into their account, and then you're going to click this add button right here. Next, you want to be putting in your information. So we're going to put in Mr. suffix. If you have a suffix, let's just do John Smith, John K. Smith, right? This is where you put your email. For example, my email is musicbyazuma@gmail.com, and then username. This, you could put anything you want. I would put 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 just as a temp, and then temporary password. I'm just going to block this information right here, but temporary password would be whatever password you plan on logging into their account from. I would just put some random section right here. And then finally, you want to put these select users permissions. So the main thing to focus on is this select users permissions section down at the bottom. This allows you to kind of toggle which things you want your contact to be able to edit. So for example, member information, this is just allowing them to view it. Any of the view ones, they can see the information, but they're not allowed to edit any of it. For example, on the viewing side, I personally have done registrations for other people on their behalf. Just, they're too busy and they just want to hire someone to make sure their songs are registered in the right spots. So if that was the case, they would invite me and put a view only just to make sure that I can see all the information and create a database for them to then send off if they want to do the registrations on their own. Another option is having the edit section. So for example, member information edit, royalty information edit, and you can turn all those on just to allow them full permissions to adjust things and change things how they want on your account. The way this works is that ASCAP will send them an email saying, hey, here's your email, here's a temporary username, and here's a temporary password in order to access that account. It'll show up as a different profile, and then they can add that information for you. This is great, and I highly recommend it for any manager out there, because this way you're ensuring that, one, that you're getting paid your management percentage from that artist, and two, to make sure that that artist knows exactly where they're getting their money from, and that once they have a song that's out, it's generating and the money is feeding to them directly. Because I would argue that 90% of the time, most people don't have their songs registered correctly. And because of that, they're missing out on money that is owed to them, that is not getting sent to them and is kind of getting lost in this black box. So always make sure that you have your songs registered and making sure that you have someone in charge of the registration process, because it's a music business and you can't be making money unless you have your stuff registered in the first place. So I personally would recommend just toggling all of these on if you're the manager, and just talking through the process with your artist too, just letting them know like, hey, like I'm going to have access to your account just for registration purposes. If you want, you could turn off the member information view and edit if you don't want them to edit, your bank statements and edit your usernames and stuff like that. Everything else I would leave on just to make sure that they have the ability to go back in and make changes to any statements and any works that need to be registered on your behalf. So that's how you add a designated user to your ASCAP account. It really only applies to managers, or if you're hiring someone to register your statement for you. That is pretty much the main reason why I would have this signed up. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you do have any questions about ASCAP, feel free to write a comment below. More than happy to make another video answering any of those questions. But yeah, have a good one and take it easy.